Live, respectmyregion.com. Welcome back to another episode of the Respect My Region podcast, brought to you guys by the RMR Podcast Network and our very special sponsor, Extract Consultants. Today we've got a very special guest. We've got MacKenzie McClain Hill. She's the big boss over there at LumiBloom's. They're a CBD and wellness brand. She's got an athlete background, college. I forget what percentage of athletes make it to college out of high school, and then I know it gets even smaller when it comes to the pros, right? But it's cool because you have been able to surpass those challenges, MacKenzie. You've been able to overcome education, athletics, and now entrepreneurship. I'm excited to have you on the show. Welcome. It's a pleasure. How are we doing today?
Thank you. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. For those of you guys watching, I'm checking in live from Los Angeles, California, San Pedro to be exact. It's been a great week here, folks. We've had the network show here this week. We had Hall of Flowers last week. And we're back at the podcast grind. MacKenzie, I had somebody ask me the other day, "Where you been, Joey? I haven't seen any pods from you. Where are the interviews? What's going on? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Hold on. I got a big deal coming on Friday. We got a really dope CBD woman-owned company, man. We all got to support. We got to make sure we do our part as allies, as homies, as friends, as somebody who just uses weed. I want options. You know what I mean? I need CBD options. And so LumiBloom, talk to me, MacKenzie. Where did that idea come from? What were you up to back when this first came around?
Well, first, thank you for that introduction. I'm super excited to be here to talk with you guys today. And where it came from, I was towards the middle end of my career and somebody said, "So what are you going to do after track? You can't run forever." It's like, that's right. So sort of just kind of thinking about what did I want to do next. And as you said, I ran track in college. My journey started before that. It actually started in high school as a high school prep athlete. I won the California state meet. I'm also here in California.
Oh, yeah, there you
go. From there, represented the U.S. and at one point was ranked third in the world.
Wow! So you're fast. Are you a timer, time running, or fast, or is it both?
Well, I am a hurdler, or I was a hurdler.
Oh, okay. So that's right. There's different events.
Yeah, so I was a little bit of both.
Okay.
So from there, I went to UCLA. I was actually on the national championship team. I was captain at UCLA. From there, went to the elite level, competed at the Olympic trials, competed overseas. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
And the reason why I said that's where it started is because entrepreneurship is kind of like that, sort of the resilience that I built, the confidence that I built, believing in myself and the determination is really what it took to jump to entrepreneurship. That's what my mind was. I liked the flexibility. I liked being independent. And then with LumiBloom, it is a beauty and wellness brand, and wellness and athletics has just been a part of me my entire life. So with decades of running, I understood the importance of your body, taking care of yourself. I also have the challenges of having asthma, which is a whole nother twist to it.
Yeah, so we'll dive in a little bit to that as well, just to help you, because it's relatability, MacKenzie. That's what it is. There's lots of people out there that run. There's lots of former athletes. There's lots of current athletes.
Exactly.
Right. And there's lots of Black women out there. Maybe they're not as friendly to that as maybe, just because of where they live. Or maybe it's just their mom's stigma or their grandma's stigma or whatever it is, right? There's all these different elements that go into CBD acceptance right now, right? And we all have our own path and journey. And it sounds like yours has been really fun and really cool. And a lot of competition all over the world, man. That's how exciting. Okay, so I want to paint the picture for some people and help them get to understand you and LumiBloom at a little bit more maybe intimate level. So you're talking Olympic trials. We're talking traveling. We're talking stress. You're jumping. If you're hurdling, you're running, man. And you're fast. It's like, do. I can just imagine how sore you might be sometimes, right?
Yes. So
what was that like for you? Because my understanding is that the high level athletes, when we fly on planes just as humans, our body changes. So I would imagine that there's some version of increased or elevated levels of inflammation. One, just because you're that level of an athlete, but two, the travels. I would imagine that put some serious stress on your body. And what were you using prior to CBD, and how did we get into CBD for this?
Well, now that's a whole nother situation. Okay. So prior to CBD, I was using ibuprofen.
As
And
most do. As most do.
and the problem with that is I actually developed a gluten intolerance due to the excessive use of ibuprofen.
Wow. So that well, using something that is recommended to us over the counter by doctors 100% of the time, pretty much, that created another problem for you.
That became apparent a couple months after I diagnosed it in a case study. But be it as it may, that's kind of what I was using and where I was going. So then it's like, okay, I need to find another way to be able to recover, to be able to go from practice to track meets. I mean, to be able to come back to back rounds, as you said, from traveling
Yeah.
to be prepared to. So it's like, okay, what is out there? What else can I use? What is safe for my asthma, for my body?
Mm-hmm.
What is legal? And within the track space, and then I just really started diving into CBD. It's like, okay, this is very interesting. So CBD, I mean, it's a natural product. It's like, okay, I mean, though it may not have been accepted everywhere, it's like, well, I'm in California. Let's check this out.
It's okay here, folks. Let me do the first recording.
So like, let's see what this does. And LumiBloom it started. I mean, I always wanted to be a beauty and wellness brand and was already in that space. So
I saw that one of the first products was the hand spray, right?
so yes and no. So that was one of the first products that was driven by the market and what was needed.
Yeah, because of COVID launch, correct?
Exactly. So it launched in COVID and it was already in the space of wellness. So we had our tinctures and we had bath bombs and we had tea. And then COVID hit.
We'll
It's like,
call that the first seasonal launch.
so we had products and we were already in this space. I was already using the CBD. That was already my way of doing it. And then COVID hit. It's like, okay, now we need hand sanitizer. But as everybody knows, that hand sanitizer didn't smell good. It was harsh. It was
all oily and sticky.
Yes.
Ugh, God,
So
I hated it.
I working with my team, we developed a hand sanitizer that had CBD and CBG. So not only did it fulfill the need of what was going on in the moment, it also left your hands feeling nice and soft and just everybody loved it. Even if you had a little bit of pain, some people said it helped with their pain. So we did that, which became a huge staple product for us. And then we also developed the immunity booster package at the time.
Okay.
Which was a CBD drop that had zinc and vitamin C and CBD.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was so much fun doing it. I mean, we were like, okay, we're at the front of the market and doing something that people in real time at the moment could really benefit from. So it was a lot of fun.
What was that? Well, my understanding of creating products is they're usually born from some kind of need or a problem-solving situation. Mm-hmm. That one right there, what was the idea behind the problem being solved for that product you were just talking about?
For the immunity booster?
Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's boosting immunity, but take it to your level. Take it to that Olympic mindset. What was like when you did it? It wasn't like, oh, I could just make it have vitamin C, and that's a vitamin, that's a gummy. What was you? How did you make that yours? And how does it see how excited you are about it? What about that gets you so jacked? You know what I mean?
Well, it's because I also really like to help and support people. And we were at a time where our country, we were just, I mean, people were dropping like flies. They were getting really sick. And it was like, okay, how can we help? What do people need to help?
Defense. Give them some defense.
Exactly. Okay. Exactly. The tools. I mean, I'm always thinking about tools and systems that can help support people in their day-to-day lives and help make them stronger, help them feel better. Because if you feel good, you look good. If you look good, I mean, you could accomplish anything.
Come on, man. The football coaches used to say, look good, feel good, play good, baby. Come on. You already know the deal. Come on. In your case, look good, feel good, perform at the Olympic level. Let's go. Come on.
Exactly. You got it.
Hey, man, you see the Raiders stuff up there, man. You already know. It's a commitment to excellence. You got to do what you got to do. And there's reasons why LeBron, let's go to a different sport, has played for as long as he have. It's his maintenance. It's his defense. It's how he takes care of his body. There's offense, there's defense, there's maintenance as well. And that's a huge part of being able to have a very long, successful, enjoyable, fulfilling life is we got to be able to live it. We got to be here first. You know what I mean? We got to be able to walk around. We got to be able to not be bent over because our back, all these, whatever it is. We got to be doing it. So, okay. So, COVID era launch, we're talking CBD hand spray, because that was the seasonal, the ask, the demand. Everyone was doing that fun stuff back then, and I liked them when they smelled good. I liked the rose ones. You know what I mean? It was nice. Some of the stuff that would be normally just for girls, it transcended into the guys' realm a little bit there. Now, you mentioned some of these tinctures, some of these other products. Do you still have the same lineup available across the board?
For the most part, some things have shifted a little bit. We still have the tinctures. So we have energy and focus tincture. We have a sleep tincture. So let me bring it back a little bit.
Please, yeah, let's circle back. What do we got right now? What do we got today?
So when I'm thinking about LumiBloom, I wanted to think about, okay, what do I want people to feel or to think about when they think about my products, right? And kind of what are my staples or my signature spaces? It was pain relief, energy, focus, and beauty. Because with those 4 things accomplished and taken care of, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, as you were just saying, nobody wants to walk around with their back hurting or, aches and pains.
Yeah, we're all spending money to feel better somehow. Feel better about ourselves physically or...
Yes, you solve those problems, you're good to go.
Yep.
So for our tinctures, yes, we wanted to help with energy and focus. We wanted to help with sleep, because with a good night's rest, you can do stuff. And for people who are on the go, I am also a mother, so I'm a mom, I'm an entrepreneur, so it's always. So I need to make sure I can get good night's rest.
Focus, crazy, gotta do this, stay organized. Okay, I need a boost. Okay, I don't got time to eat. I can't be hungry right now. Like everything.
So we have those. We have our bath bombs, which was one of our first products, which are amazing when you do have the time to kind of relax. But now we have shower steamers. So when you don't have time to relax and you got to go, but you still want kind of that spa-like experience, or you just need, because they also have a dual function. They also give you the mental clarity, open up your pores, open up your sinuses. I also have allergies. So
can I make a special request here? Because I feel like the shower steamers has been a trend the last maybe 2 to 3 years, right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Is it picking up pace? I just want to, this is a tangent rant / it is a part of this. I go to LA Fitness. I'm a former low-level athlete. I'm trying to get healthy. I go hit the sauna at LA Fitness. Everybody mixes up the terpenes and pours it on the sauna. And the saunas are always broken. Can you just do the same product for showers? Just call it a sauna steamer? Please. So these people can stop breaking my saunas at LA Fitnesses across the world. I'm so tired of it.
Well, now, we'll send you some shower steamers. That will help. You're all at home. We have lavender, eucalyptus, peppermint.
LumiBloom. I need it. I need the shower steamer so I can go show these folks, man. This is exciting. You know what? I love it because, all jokes aside, when you integrate these things into your life, there's a wellness element that you never knew you needed. Whether you're a guy, a busy woman, LGBTQ plus, with whatever you got going on in your life, when you do it and you have done it and you do it consistently, all it takes is a couple showers with that shower steamer and you're like, wow, the shower isn't the same without that. And I know that because I buy terps. I just pour it on the ground right now, some eucalyptus oil, because I've been smoking so much. I'm just trying to clear that out of me, and that's the only chance I can get if I can't make it to the gym, because these fuckers are breaking the gym. So can't count on LA Fitness to have it up and running every day. Now, I also find that interesting too. I almost said in tincture. I almost find it interesting because of your tinctures. You have a couple of different types. They're targeted effects. You have your company's core, we'll call it, not value props, because it makes it sound
pillars. We like to call them our core pillars.
Yeah, you have your pillars of what you represent, what the impact you want to have. And I'll tell you here, MacKenzie, I'm a kidney stone patient. I'm an IBS, Crohn's kind of person. Food makes me sick everywhere. Smells make me nauseous. And so I rely on CBD. I relied a lot on tinctures back in the day to keep me out of the hospital when I didn't have my diet and my kidney stones under control. Talk to me about the intentionality behind your tinctures. What are they made of? What are we using in them? What's the real mindset that created those products?
The real mindset of creating the products for our tinctures, it really was, what's the need? I mean, a lot of them started from what kind of my own experience and what I needed, because I knew that what I was solving for can be relatable and pointed outwards as well.
Yeah.
So again, for the sleep, there are times where, especially if I had a bad race or if I'm really anxious about something, I couldn't get
Yeah,
to
you're
sleep.
just thinking, you're
Yeah, your
frustrated.
mind is just going, going, going. So I needed some support sleeping. So between the CBD, we use other terpenes and things to really enhance the effects of it. All of our ingestible products are are CBD. I mean, I'm sorry, do not have THC in them. So we're using broad spectrum CBD. Um, and yeah, it was just really okay. How can I just ease my mind, ease myself, get
Most
it
people
down?
would go full spec, McKenzie. Most people would go full spec. Why the decision for broad?
Well, I was doing broad spectrum a couple things because one, I was competing, and after taking things over and over, the compounding
I
effect.
just wanted to hear you say it. I just wanted to hear you say it. There's levels,
Yeah, yeah.
different
So in
rules.
terms of, I mean, I'm sure the audience knows, but yes, full spectrum. There's little traces of THC, and if you take it over time, it could come up in testing. It's kind of like, I don't want those problems.
Yeah,
Where broad spectrum, you have the full spectrum of the cannabinoids without the THC, and then the isolate, as you know, is just CBD. So I didn't want to just go isolate because I do see value in the other cannabinoids, which is also why now
absolutely.
I've incorporated them into more of my products, and I'm looking into some, other little things. But yes.
No, I love that. And I wanted to hear. I think it's important for people to recognize the differences and for the scenarios in which they could be potentially used for.
Mhm.
Full spectrum isn't for everybody. It
Right.
can get you mildly high. It can get you to pop in a test over time. Your first time or your 100th time.
Right.
That's the real reality of it, folks. Is we've got you have to be responsible, and part of being responsible is the education. It's why we do these episodes, so that way we can give people the chance to find people that maybe they care about like their aesthetics, their appearance, maybe the way they feel. Maybe they're a little healthier than most. Maybe they're just experimenting for the first time and they have no clue. They just hurt. You know what I mean? Or they don't feel well. Maybe it's the only thing that their doctor has left to recommend them is CBD.
Mhm.
Right? There's a lot that goes into it. Let's circle back and talk a little bit about how CBD has impacted your life specifically. Obviously, you're brand owner, making products. You've tried them, you've used them. They were born out of need for your own life. But have you noticed positive change, positive impact as you have continued using them over the last few years?
Now, though Lumi Sport was not my first, that is my baby product, and
Mm-hmm.
the product that I mean has been amazing for me. So that
Which
is
one is
where
that one?
it's LumiBloom. We call it Lumi Sport, so it's kind of
Lumi
our
Sport.
our sport collection. That's
Slick.
also one the guys love. Whether you're an athlete, whether you like to work out, or if you just have aches and pains.
Yeah.
So it started and I've really created a system around it. Though each product works fine by itself, they're all amazing. As a
Yeah,
full
they complement.
that's how I created them, especially as I was competing. So I have two sticks and a spray is where it started, and now I have a gel. And the reason why they still
Mm.
play, yes, which is amazing,
I
which
love.
has CBD and CBG.
Wow.
But the reason why I love them so much because those have the reason why I want to say the most impact on me now is because those are the ones I'm still in pain from competing. So, for instance, recently I my shoulder kind of started. I have a shoulder injury from when I was competing, and I kind of tweaked it a little bit. And I was just like, it hurts, it hurts. So I put a little bit of my CBD gel on it. Couple, 30, 45 minutes later, it's good to go. And that's again a flare up from before. When I was actually making this product, I so happened to have again another flare up in I think it was my Achilles or my toe. It was something that was on and off for years, and it could take.
Achilles and toes are hot injuries this year, man. In the NBA, we
Listen,
just saw
and
the
they are so
NFL
painful,
quarterbacks. Yeah,
so
we
painful.
need our feet to balance. You need your feet. You need
So
your feet more than your fingers.
right.
Like me.
So I was like, okay, because I am very skeptical about everything. I had to try everything. I was like, okay, well, I have a prototype of this product, so let's see if it actually works. I put it on. 30 minutes later, I was like, okay, the pain really went down some. I said, well, let me put a little bit more on. Maybe about an hour later, it was almost, undetectable. The next day I woke up, it was painful again, but not as painful. I did that for a couple of days. The pain was gone.
Interesting.
So and even still to this day, that stuff I use. As far as the sticks, I mean, I have for after working out, a muscle
These are
soother,
like a deodorant or glue stick style,
kind of,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
kind of like that.
roll-on.
It's not messy. It drops in the gym bag. I started working out again, so I'm in pain. I'm sore.
Motion is lotion, baby. We all get old one day.
So those are really dear to my heart that I'm still using to this day. And then my tinctures, heck, I took one before. I had to take some before this to kind of just help. Because if I get nervous or anxious, I mean, I'm on camera like, wait a minute. I
Because
wasn't ready.
you're funny. You got great energy, and everybody watching, make sure you guys go like, follow, subscribe, just support LumiBloom, man. You guys see the vibe, y'all get the energy, y'all get it, man. A great human, a fun person, a woman-owned business. What else could you ask for in today's day and age in terms of looking for somebody to support? You can keep going and buying the generic shit from CVS, and you can go buy the generic shit from Walmart or wherever you want. But put your money where your mouth is. Support your local. Support the small business. And this is somebody who represented America at the highest level in competition, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we are all up in hands about right now. America, this, bring it back home, whatever it is. Support, man. This is the American dream happening right here in front of your faces, everybody. I want to take a moment here to shout out our sponsor, Extract Consultants. They are our premier partner for all things flavors, aromas, scents, and cannabis terpenes. If you guys are a cannabis company and you guys want to custom make something, if you're a flavor grower, if you're a grower and you want to make one of your strains come to life in a vape, custom formulate it. Extract Consultants. Big shout out to them for empowering these conversations. MacKenzie, what do you have coming up next? We're at the end of summer. We're getting into fall. We got like a week of summer left. What do you got coming up? Halloween. We got
Holiday.
holiday season. What's on the horizon for you guys?
Holiday season is probably one of our biggest seasons. I know that's kind of cliche, but the reason being is holiday season is when everybody's coming to us. So we have our normal customer base, which is, normally primarily women, but the men come strong for the women.
Absolutely.
So that's when I remember one year we were like back ordered almost 200 orders in bath bombs because we got a mention in a Esquire article, and then it was just gangbusters. I was like, oh God.
Bath bombs blowing you up, man. Let's go. That's the cool thing about bath bombs, though, right? Let's. I'm not a woman, so let's get your perspective here for people, right? Like I smoke weed and I buy Raiders stuff. That's like what I spend my money on, right? But do I only buy the same Raiders colors, the same hat? I buy the same hat over and over and over in a different colorway, right? And that to me is like bath bombs. It's the same thing, but it's different. Potentially every time, different colors, different artists, different creative, different smells. In your opinion, what makes yours such a hot commodity, and or why do you just love them? So you know what I'm saying?
That's a good question. A couple things. So one, it leaves the bath feeling nice and soft. People like the bubbly effect of what's happening as it's dissolving. And again, you're feeling, it helps with your aches and pains. The one that really went out the window when it first popped was, and it's probably because of the name, is called Cherish. So if you're giving that to somebody now, it's like, oh, you're cherishing them. So it's also sending a message.
A love bomb, a cherish bomb.
Exactly. And it's just, they're just a lot of fun. It's a way to relax, unwind, and just feel like you're taking care of yourself. And if somebody gave it to you as a gift, it's like they appreciate you.
And that's on your website, which is?
LumiBloom.com.
Let's go. Simple, easy does it, man. Lumi Sport, LumiBloom, Cherish bombs, tinctures, sticks for your pain. We got a gel. Do you have anything else that we've left off the combo here today so far?
Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, we got our tincture. Oh, yeah, we hit it.
We hit it all. Good, let's go. Okay, well then, how about this? Do you have any?
Oh, we have lotions. I forgot about those.
Oh yeah.
Lotions that have.
I feel like lotions are very important. They're underrated. I'm sunburnt right now. I had no lotion at my house.
I will send something for that too, because we created lotions with CBD and CBG, and then another one with CBD and CBN, which helps with sunspots. Some of them helps with elasticity, hydration. So yeah. We got stuff
So
to
you're
do.
telling me that these cannabinoids have different uses besides just classic consumption uses? CBN for nighttime and CBD for keep it kind of, what do they say, champagne high, like a very babe, like it's like a light high, champagne
Oh yeah,
light.
no.
It's Miller Light high. Like they're not just designed to get you high. They do other things in the body.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. They really amplify, they help amplify the CBD, and some of them actually are more targeted in the inflammatory spaces and things like that. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
helping smoothen out skin tone. So yes, a lot of fun. A lot of sciencey stuff. I'm also a science math geek, so this is fun for me.
We're obviously just shy of 2 months away from Black Friday and the major holiday, like get ready for buying up shit for a lot of other people kind of thing. If I was gonna drop, 100, $200 for gifts for the ladies and the women in my life, how would you help me spend that?
I would do probably the bath bomb bundle or the bath bomb shower steamer bundle. We
Hmm.
also have a rose petal body oil. That's
Ooh,
amazing. That smells good, looks good. So I would kind of go into the body space,
cool.
bath and body space.
And then what if we were gonna do something similar and it was gonna be about more so taking care of myself, like on my own personal wellness journey?
I would do energy and focus tinctures. I have a headache roll-on oil. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Rest of the holidays.
Yeah, that's a great one, especially with Halloween coming up. Oh man,
And then
ding
check out Lumi
dong.
Sport for any aches and pains that you may feel just from running around, or if people are starting to do the New Year resolution, which means I'm going to get back out there. I'm going to start working out. You might as well get your Lumi Sport on deck before you get going.
What do you feel is the biggest misconception you have to overcome when you're talking to a lot of these people?
People think that they're going to get high, kind of the close relationship to getting high, cannabis, and things like that. So that is sort of for people who don't mind, cool, no problem. But people who are new to it or may be a little resistant to the cannabis space, they are, it's almost like, oh no.
Yeah, but at least we recognize those signals because at that point it's actually like, actually, sir, hold on one moment. This isn't going in your bloodstream at all. It's
Okay.
also broad spectrum. These are the differences.
So it's really about education. I mean, it's just educating people so they'll know. Or if people think, well, I don't want to test positive on a drug test. So it's really educating people and letting them know that this is something very different, though they are related. They're used for different reasons and they serve different purposes. And, they respond and react in your body very differently.
Do you have to complete? Do you have to compete? That's from that joint earlier. That's why I needed that water. That's what I was telling you. See what I'm saying? Do you have to compete, or do you feel like you have to compete with any form of that legacy weed market? Do you have to compete with THCA at all? Do you notice any overlap in your space, or do people that do CBD and are in that wellness? Maybe you're more in the wellness space than the weed space. You see what I'm saying? What do you really feel like in that realm?
Yeah, I think I'm more in the wellness space than
What a
anything
what a
else.
shift! How is that? Can you believe you just said that? Like,
Right.
you fit. I have a CBD company. I'm a former athlete, black woman owned business. I fit in more with the wellness folks over there now more than the weed people.
Well, only because to your point, my products don't have THC in it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if you're trying to get kind of that THC high or anything like that, you're not going to get that from my product.
yeah.
My product is more holistic wellness, trying to take care of your body from the inside out.
I, I in my heart, generally speaking, I feel like I feel I don't know that the weed versions of your products, like let's just say hypothetically, you are selling THC 1,000 milligram balms or whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
having bought thousands of dollars worth of THC ones for my mother and an ex girlfriend who was in a car accident and her
Oh,
whole
no.
body was bruised.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that there's that much of a performative difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Personally speaking,
Mm-hmm.
from
Mm-hmm.
what I've seen, I've given it to my grandmother, the same products, both grandmothers, to
Mm-hmm.
my mother, to almost every girlfriend I've had the last 5 to 7 years, and I don't know that anybody would notice the difference. And folks, I say that not whispering it. I'm not going to yell it because it's subjective, But I just say this, folks, give CBD another chance.
Mhm.
The CBD that was around before, when I say before, I mean pre-COVID. This this I don't know era, this where did it come from? This, oh, it's not this, or maybe it's that. Oh, it's not real weed. Guess what? LumiBloom here, still here, still doing it, still getting featured, still helping people, still using it in her life. And I think it's really important to recognize the core aspect of cannabis, whether it's cannabis, hemp, the cousin, hops, drinking, those things are different for everybody.
Mhm.
And they're always different for everybody. No one drink hits the person the same way. No
Right.
one joint hits somebody the same way. No one CBD topical or whatever it is will be the same. And so I say it again, give it a chance. And if you have a couple extra dollars to spare this month, try LumiBloom. When I saw this come across my email chain, shout out to Sade, I was excited because there's not enough products that are not weed heavy for the athletes. For those people that are at LA Fitness pouring stuff on the water, on the thing, they're more likely to use this than they are to go smoke a joint before they go be healthy at the gym. And that's normal. It's not normal to smoke before you go to the gym, everybody. That's weed people things, right? When we're talking athletes, high school athletes, college athletes, which there are tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of them across the country, 0% of their coaches are encouraging them to smoke weed before they do anything. Zero out of every coach. And so there has to be other alternatives. There has to be other products. People want choices. And so for that, MacKenzie, I appreciate you joining today. I took it as serious there, but it's because this CBD, not the fun that weed is. It's not supposed to be the fun. It's supposed to be solving and helping and providing to this world. And I appreciate how you're using it as a tool to improve, increase, elevate, amplify your life in the various capacities that each of those items comes across. Before we get you out of here, do you by chance have any of them so we could show any of the people today? Do you have any of them there with you on your table?
Of course I did.
Perfect. Yeah, if you could just show them real quick, briefly, each of the items that you have, that'd be super cool.
This is the
The
free
gel.
gel. Yes, the gel.
Nice.
I have the lotions.
You know what's cool about these is they don't. Most CBD products don't have that beauty salon look to them. This looks like I would see a major beauty brand printed on these.
I also have, I think I have, yes, this is one of, yes, I really wanted to make sure I also made something. Uh-oh, that one's harder to see. This
It's okay. It's just because it's your face. It's focusing on your face. It's just your
um,
face. It's your face's fault. That's my fault.
yeah, I wanted to make a product that people could feel good about, that feels good, looks good. I mean, if
I'm
it's
like
in,
picturing that every girl has like the medicine thing in their in the bathroom or like something that they open with all their stuff, and I'm picturing like all the girlsy stuff that I see. It's like the mousse stuff or the lotion. I'm thinking of like what my mom has, and I'm thinking like, yo, that looks just like the Pantene Pro V bottles, or like it looks just like that. I forget what the shiny hair one that I used to see Salma Hayek and all the models be on that one. It looks spectacular. It looks
thank
wonderful.
you, thank you. And then, yeah, these, I just wanted to make them guys or girls. Anybody could throw this
Yeah.
in a gym bag and let's go.
Hey, soon enough, I hope you guys get one of those funny Old Spice commercials going on, man. We need a Bloom. Did you take my Old Spice? We need that guy busting around for these jail commercials, man. Again, it's been a blast to hang out with you. I say this to a lot of my guests, and it holds true with you. I'm inspired by how much you love doing what you do. I'm inspired to see the fact that you're able to help people in the world. It's harder than ever to do what we're doing, but if you're a consistent person and you're a competitor, it's also easier than ever just to keep doing what we're doing. And I think it's dope for you to be on this journey, to be on this path, from the sports at the highest level in high school and middle school to the next level in UCLA and being a leader and a captain, and the journey to Olympic trials. Those are things that not everybody can relate to, but it gives me chills because those are the things that I watch on TV. Those are the things that we want to teach our kids or teach the next generation to aspire to. And not only were you successful in those ways, but here you are leading it by example in CBD and in cannabis. And I applaud you for that. So thank you for being a guest on our show. The last thing, do you have anything you'd like to share with the guests? Do you have anything you'd like to promote? Any just last, not final words, that sounds creepy. Any last words on today's episode?
Well, one, I just want to say thank you. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for giving me this platform to be able to talk to your fans. Just, yeah, as he said, keep an eye out for us. Watch out for LumiBloom. Check us out. Try us out. If you send us a DM and let me know that you heard about us from here, I'll definitely, get you a little discount in there as an appreciation for just for trying us out. Thank you. And yeah, just really getting ready for the holiday season and seeing what we have coming up in 2026. We may have a few new products coming.
It's going to be an exciting time as we finish out the rest of this year. Everybody, as I said earlier, be sure to spend your money wisely this folks. Certain brands in the corporate world, certain businesses in the small world, everyone's speaking their mind right now, and they're really making themselves known for things outside of their products or their brands. And so right now, be sure to choose LumiBloom if you are going to be buying anything in the CBD space. Yes. And let's be sure to support. Feel free to reach out, tap in, folks, like, follow, subscribe. RespectMyRegion.com, RMR Podcast Network, and today's episode is brought to you guys by Extract Consultants. We'll see you